I'm riding my bike across Africa, and today was just not a great day. The first thing that happened today was we were filling up our water, and it always takes us a little bit because we have to empty them from these little sachets into our bottles. And these guys pulled up in their truck and were just like asking us for money and screaming at us and just like not being very nice. And it was not a great way to start the day. Then we started riding, and this guy started like aggressively chasing me, like not fun at all, not a smile on his face. It was like so weird. I had to like scream at him to leave me alone. And all of this was in like the first 15 minutes of starting the day. So we were just off to a bad start. And then not 5 minutes later, going up a big hill, my shifter stopped working again and I just couldn't shift gears. And I wasn't able to like shake it and fix it myself. And so we had to pull off and like do a full fix. It took like 2 hours on the side of the road. And while we're on the side of the road, like trying to figure it out, lots of people will like drive by and honk at us or stare or scream out of their car window at us, take photos. Like it's just very overwhelming. And these guys on a motorcycle sat and stared at us for a while. And I was like getting a little bit annoyed because I was like, why are you staring at me? I'm just trying to fix my bike. And eventually they left. And then 5 minutes later, they came back and they had bought us water and cookies. And it just made me feel so bad and good, but like bad, that I just like immediately broke into tears because obviously like I didn't want to be annoyed at them. I just was, because my first interactions with people were people screaming at me and a guy chasing me, and so I wasn't in the mood to like, I don't know, be receptive to that. And then it just made me feel terrible that like they were just trying to be nice and that I wasn't in the right position to accept that. But yeah, we finally got the bike fixed and I was able to ride, and that took a long time. So we were definitely behind schedule and our mental state was just fried. We stopped at a bunch of bike and like motorcycle shops to try and get more shifter cables because those were the last two that we had and we do not want to run into that problem again. But none of the shops had what we needed. So yeah, it was kind of just like a goose chase. We were able to stop at a restaurant and get a proper lunch, which is really rare. That hasn't happened in quite a long time. So gave us some time to like reset, eat some food, have a soda, and collect ourselves. But we decided we did not want to go much further today. That all just like drained our energy so much. So we picked a shorter option, found a hotel, and powered through the last like 20 miles to get there. And then when we got to the town, there were actually a few bars around, which was kind of fun, and hadn't seen something like this patio in a while. So we decided to have a beer, wash the day away. And yeah, it was a really nice way to end an otherwise pretty terrible day. Minor setback, but we are still on track to make it to Abidjan for my birthday, and tomorrow will be a better day. I'm not sure of that, but today was literally the worst, so it has to be better. We had some ramen for dinner, and that's all from me. I'll see you tomorrow.